exactly Halloween music, but you know, it is still just glorious hearing the glorious domination by one Bobby Roode. Hello everybody, welcome to Change the F Up, the only place where we change the format quite a bit, and that's the way, we like it. Of course, as always, on Spreaker.com, iTunes, Player.fm, PodDirectory.com, Stitcher.com, TuneIn Radio, IW Nerd, Satchel Podcast Player, and Mr. NTG1990 on YouTube. Hello everybody, I am Nate the Effin' Great, your host, and joined with me is the bell to my Edward, Victory Bell. I'm going to go bleach my brain out now.
Hi everybody, I'm now the Bella to your Edward. We're twilighting out.
Yeah, I realized what I said, and I was just thinking, I need to go bleach my brain out because we had this conversation already.
I think we've had enough of Twilight for 1 year.
Yeah, trust me. So this is going to be a special Halloween edition, part 1, ladies and gentlemen, and part 2 will indeed happen on Halloween itself. But this episode, we're going to give you guys a little bit of an idea on what you might be thinking, especially for those that have not decided on what costumes you wanted, or possibly getting some ideas they need to generate, or if you're just lazy people and you just want to get some last-minute deals going on, here's some ideas that might actually help you get through it. So we have both compiled 2 top 10 lists of what we think are the greatest costumes of all time. And guys, this is in no particular order, and please, this is all in our opinions, so if there's anybody that disagrees with them, we're sorry, but at the same time, it's our opinion. We need to use that freedom while we still have it, so.
Yeah, you never know. You never know when it'll be taken away.
Yeah, probably around the same time that clowns attack. Oh, wait. Jeez. All right, so let's just get right into it, and I do believe in chivalry, so Miss Bell, if you would love to just start off with your number 10 on what you think is one of the greatest costumes of all time, start us off.
Okay. So, like we were talking beforehand, I kind of did it, and my number 10 is, of course, going to be slutty for some reason. I don't know, I think slutty costumes are a big part of Halloween, and whether you like them or you don't, or you do it or you don't, I think they're pretty classic, and a lot of people go kind of that route of the slutty. And I also tried to pick kind of a male and a female for each of my little top 10 category. My little top 10 slutty male is, sometimes it's called different, but I liked the fact of chip magnet for a guy. It's literally like a big magnet wrapped around his head, and sometimes it's called other things. I think people have seen it before, and it's sometimes called other gross things, but I like the chick magnet one. I think it's slutty. I think it's cute. Usually it's just underwear and a magnet around the guy. So it's pretty simple, too. Pretty easy. And my slutty classic, slutty top 10, number 10 female is a sexy black cat. You can't go wrong. I think there's been so many, it's lasted throughout the ages. If you want to just put on some tight leatherish pants and a tight leather shirt and then some cat ears, boom, and the high heels, you got to do high heels, and then you are the slutty number 10 female black cat. And maybe you don't like that word, maybe you don't like the slutty word, but for some reason I use that instead of sexy, but it can be sexy or slutty. I don't like to do slut shaming, so it's not supposed to be a negative term for this, but it can be sexy. So,
all right.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, you kind of went in the simple route, and I kind of went into a little more simpler route than that. My number 10 is actually going to be going back to something classic that a lot of people, especially kids my age growing up, would remember. That being, Ghost. It's a simple costume, simple design. For those of you that don't know, all you have to do is just find a nice white sheet, nice white blanket, put some holes in it for eyes, put it over you, boom, pow, completely done. Just one caveat, do not put too many holes in there. Otherwise, you're going to end up like Charlie Brown and just getting a bunch of rocks in your bags. So Definitely, yes, I am a Peanuts fan, so that's one of those things that really kind of, touches my heart, where it's like, ghosts have always been something that I've been a little bit terrified as a kid. But honestly, it's a simple costume design. So for those of you little kids that are looking for something that's kind of nice, simple, something that, your parents are trying to save money on, all you have to do is just find that, make some eye holes, and just go around spooking everybody. Maybe it might scare some of the clowns too. Yes, there's going to be a topic of clowns, so bear with me.
Oh, definitely. I definitely, my clowns are number 9 for me.
The clowns are number 9 for you? All right, then let's get into that then. Number 9, Tori chose clowns. Oh, boy.
Well, no, and it's bigger than that. Of course, I have a total explanation. Number 9 is my scary topic, and my male costume is the It clown. And that's the clown from Stephen King's It. And that's the scariest costume. I hate when people are clowns with those creepy teeth, and the makeup is just ridiculously on point. So it's just scary. And my female is a creepy doll, so it's all scary for me. If you do great makeup and FX, different makeup work on your face, you're going to scare me, and I think that's 2 of the classic scariest costumes are to do either a creepy clown or a creepy doll. So those are for me. That's number 9.
There we go. Well, my number 9 was taken by your number 10, that being, of course, well, you call them slutty. I call them more the sexy attire, which, again, a lot of people are probably going to be like, oh, this shouldn't be a surprise. A guy picks a sexy attire. Well, come on. I mean, there's a lot of women that are very confident in their bodies. They want to just show off, how fit they are, how good they are. It's okay with me. I mean, especially if they want to be, maybe classic French maid, sexy nurse. Maybe there's a lot of sexy Disney characters. Sadly, I'm pretty sure somebody has tried doing a fanfic of Frozen doing 50 Shades of Grey with Jack Frost. Yes. Oh God. I need to get that out of my head. Oh God, it's horrible. Oh boy. But yes, sexy attires are definitely within top 10. Not for the.
So that's your number 9 is just any sexy attire for you.
Anything mainly the female aspect of it. So let's go on to number 8 before I get in more trouble.
I know. I said it was a slutty costume. I just thought of the terms of how people use, like, oh, what are you doing for Halloween? Sometimes they're like, well, I'm going this way this year. But yeah, no, it's definitely sexy. Call it what you want. It's going to turn up the heat in this cold times.
Nice pun.
Thank you. But are we going on to number 8?
We'll go on to number 8.
All right. Well, number 8, I chose the categorization of crude, kind of humorous, so funny, yet a little, probably not kid-friendly topic.
Okay.
My male one that I've seen before and that I always kind of get a kick out of, but it also is crude, is Aladdin and the Lamp, where it's a blow-up lamp and it says, "Rub me," and of course the lamp is portioned up on his waist, and the "rub me" is where there's a protruding, the lamp is protruding out of his waist, out of his hip. So you guys can, you probably have seen it before, but it's Aladdin, not Adam. Aladdin and his lamp. For a guy, I always think that's a funny costume, a little crude. And for the female, which this is a duo costume, because you usually don't see one without the other, but the crude one was if she's a plug, and usually the man that's with her is, or she's an outlet, and the guy is a plug, and he's trying to plug into her outlet. So that's always a classic one. I'm always like, but I'm also like, ooh, like, come on. No, you can do better. But I think it's a classic, and whenever you look up those types of crude costumes, it always pops up. So I had to give an outlet to the female.
Oh, man. I'm sorry, but as soon as you said you could do better, all I thought to myself was, Yeah, she needs to find a better fit.
Oh.
Hey, you started it. I just went with it. I snowballed it. So.
The sparks are flying here. My electric joke.
Oh man. All right. So for my number 8, and I want to just kind of clarify something that a lot of mine are going to be kind of jumbled together, generic. I know a lot of people are going to be thinking that's the cheap way out, but really with a lot of genres, it's kind of hard to narrow it down to just one, and that's why at number 8, I'm going with the genre and the theme of Star Wars, because all honesty, you guys, ever since A New Hope came out, so many different costumes have been created, so many creatures have been unveiled. It's really hard to narrow it down to just one. I mean, Chewbacca, Princess Leia, Han Solo, Jabba the Hutt, Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, Kylo Ren, Rey, Finn. You just look at every single person that has come through the Star Wars universe, and they've all had some major equal impact on there. And in all honesty, Star Wars itself is just the major genre that really takes the cake, especially when it comes to Halloween, in all honesty. And of course, can't have Halloween without a classic lightsaber battle, so can't go wrong with that.
No, I have to agree with you. Star Wars is amazing. I actually don't have them on my list, but they're on my honorable mention for people who have said, like, I of course threw out a Facebook post, and which is hilarious that my mom actually chose Darth Vader. She thought was her favorite, especially for little kids. When she sees little kids dressed up as Darth Vader, and I think it comes from, that, I forget what car it was. I feel like for some reason it was like a VW. But that car commercial with the little kid who was Darth Vader trying to, like, use the Force, and it was never working. And then he did it to the car, and the dad pressed the keys so it turned on, and he was, like, so proud of himself. That's, like, one of my favorite commercials of all
That's
time.
right. I remember that commercial. Now I know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she tells me kids try to use the Force all the time when they're Darth Vader. So she's a teacher. Just disclaimer.
Well, there we go.
Not just around kids randomly.
All right. So, number 7. What do you got, Tori?
All right. Well, my number 7, I chose the category of corny. So again, it's the different type of funny. So instead of crude being a little,